That's it then, they're all in. We finally have all of the major tech companies in the AI race. Yesterday, Apple announced Apple Intelligence, confusingly also called AI, and it's looking pretty exciting. People have been wondering what Apple's been up to all of this time, and finally we know. So I want to give you a quick summary of what we saw about Apple Intelligence, when you can expect to get it, and what it means for you. So what we're really seeing is a whole ecosystem of products, a lot like what Microsoft are doing with Copilot. So we're looking at tools on iPhones, iPads, and laptops. I think what's most exciting here is that the AI has been put into existing software that we already use. So Apple Intelligence is not necessarily its own app, it's just in everything. In the example above, it's put into Apple Notes so that you can talk to notes and it's going to transcribe and create notes based off what you're saying. We're also talking about things like image generation inside iMessage, the ability to generate emojis on the fly, and a new writing system which is basically autocorrect on steroids. It's going to help you to write emails and messages without errors. All of that stuff's cool, but what's really exciting here is the updated Siri. So Siri is now 13 years old. We've had it for a long time, and all that time it's been rubbish. Literally a few days ago I was trying to set an egg timer and Siri couldn't even do that right. So what we're going to be seeing is a full revamp of Siri, and it's going to be given access to various different apps on your telephone. So for example, here you could tell Siri that you want to send a text message to so-and-so, and it's going to access iMessage and do that for you. This is basically the promise of an AI agent built into your telephone. But it makes a lot more sense here than it does with a third-party peripheral like the Rabbit R1 because you're already using your iPhone and it's already connected to all your apps. More interestingly though is the confirmation that Apple are going to be working with OpenAI and they're going to be adding ChatGPT natively into telephones. This is basically a concession from Apple saying, oh, we've fallen behind in the AI race and we need a bit of help here. So they've gone ahead and partnered with OpenAI in the same way that Microsoft have, which means OpenAI, the owners of ChatGPT, are now working with both Apple and Microsoft. The basic idea here is that if Siri cannot answer a question for whatever reason, it will call on ChatGPT for that answer, like so. So all pretty cool, but before you rush off and try and update your phone and try and get everything, this is not yet out. The announcement was only yesterday, and you can expect to see these features rolling out in autumn. Also, there are limitations. You're going to need one of the more advanced pieces of hardware. Right now, they're saying it needs to be an iPhone 15 or better. I don't even know what iPhone I'm using right now. I've totally forgotten, but you will need to upgrade if you want to access AI on your phone. I'm going to be shooting a bunch of videos on these announcements because there was a lot yesterday, so make sure you're following.